Welcome back to Infection-Free Zone. It's been a week since the last time I played this, so I've forgotten a lot. Luckily, we were mid-tutorial, so I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me how to do stuff. The last thing I remember is we claimed, this is my old apartment from back when I lived in Orange, we claimed this possibly non-existent building, not sure, in the middle of the apartment complex, and it's got this amazing defensible structure to it, because I think that the vampires can only come up through this little narrow corridor, which I have covered with 2 watchtowers. Watchtowers should also help defend my storehouse over here, and I've got a couple of teams that are out, I think, are they scavenging? I don't know what they're doing. They're doing some stuff out here in these buildings. So the question is, how do I unpause the game? Oh, normal speed is F1, of course, like everyone does. I mean, this is F2 and F3. All right, but pause is space.
Building clear.
Okay, so I think these guys were grabbing cans of food. Is that what these guys are doing too? Oh.
Let's do it.
Send workers to
Building
chop down
clear.
some trees. Maybe we could build some palisades with that too.
I didn't know we could chop down trees.
Okay, let's gather some wood.
Gather wood. That's just a thing I can tell people to do? Ah, I can just mark trees as gatherable. Looks like I can do 1 of these per click. I wonder if that also, like, helps with visibility, like, when zombies are coming. I'm going to call them zombies and vampires interchangeably, because that's kind of what they are. They're interchangeably both.
Receiving.
Alright, so I'm just going to keep scavenging or, like, searching these buildings because I'm not sure what else to do. See, oh, adapt buildings into shelters for living quarters is the current objective. And actually, I'm not sure. Okay, so it says I need 45. I need maybe capacity for 45 people, and right now I don't have enough. So I'm trying to wonder, like, where is the right place to do this? I set up my watchtowers here to defend this giant thing and this. I wonder if I were to, say, try to make this a shelter, which, can I do that? It says it would, oh, it says cost per cubic yard is 1.2 wood. But how much is it total? Like, how many cubic yards is this
Building
thing?
clear.
It would cost 800 lumber to do this, and I could house 600 people in it. Well, that's not what we need. 86 people, 309 people, 71 people. I only need, like, this. This is the size building I need. And it's fairly close to my watchtowers. I'm just wondering if maybe I should have put my watchtowers somewhere else if I knew that I needed to defend a building. So I need 44 construction stuff. Oh, hey, these guys just took a car.
Close to the earth tonight,
Let's do
reflecting
it.
the sunlight. The sky is perfectly clear. It's almost as bright as the day. There should be no
We're on the
infected on the street tonight.
Okay, so this is actually a really good night. So these guys just ran out. They grabbed the car just because they felt like it.
Reporting.
Can I just move them? They just grabbed the car and ran out there for no reason. That's fascinating.
Reporting. On my way.
So how do I get guys out of the car? Do I just tell them to go to another building? Yeah, I just tell them to go to another building. All right, interesting. Okay, anyway, so let's say we do want to adapt. Okay, how do we adapt this building? I want to adapt it to a shelter. Click on it. This now wants to be a shelter, but we don't have enough wood for that. So we need to gather wood, which means we need to be chopping these trees down. The question is, my workers. Okay, it looks like somebody has started this job.
Reporting. Roger.
So these guys, they've already got 4 food, so I'm sending them back to the storehouse.
Let's
Oops.
do it. On my
We're
way.
sending them back to the storehouse to drop off their food. And then they can pick up more stuff. We've got food, what is that, tools and ammo?
Going there.
It looks like there's enough of it that actually
Going there.
we should send both guys. Well, it's nice that they're starting us with a nice, peaceful evening, so I can sort of get my bearings again, remember what the heck's going on with this game. The Ploff is trying to figure out a term for vampire zombies. So in, what's it called? The Infected? I think they called them Vambies, which is, you know, pretty straightforward.
Going there. Ready for
He's
action.
calling them Nos Zambatu, or the Drinking Dead. Oh, Dingus Chief just showed up, and he says that he saw my YouTube video, my previous YouTube video of this, not live, and he's glad that he showed up for the second part. Yeah, so it has been a week, and so I've kind of forgot what I was doing, but I'm figuring it out as best I can. All right, so since it's a peaceful night, I guess I'll just keep sending my dudes out to get stuff.
Roger.
So I wonder under what conditions do they grab a car? That was really interesting to me that somebody just did that. Where's Squad 2 exactly? Oh, they're in the car now. You don't need to be in the car, guys. Why are you in the car? What are the rules for getting in the car? Does somebody just do it? Like if there just happens to be... Dang it. Okay,
We're missing
here's a problem I'm having with this game. Ooh, we're out of pistol? What does that mean we're out of pistol? Out of pistol ammo? Or just we don't have enough pistols... We don't have enough actual pistols to staff this watchtower. This watchtower's got two people with pistols. This one only has the one pistol, so we need to find actual pistols. Okay, cool. Anyway, there's so many games and tools that I use in my daily life where you right-click and drag to move the camera that I keep trying to right-click and drag to move the camera here. But right-clicking is assigning actions to your current selected squad. So if I've got a squad selected, I try to right-click and drag. It doesn't register the drag at all, and then I let go of it, and as soon as I let go of the right mouse button, it gives a command at that location to the person that I've got. I do tend to prefer games that try to be a little bit more like sensitive to player intent in that case. Like
Building clear.
Like, if you're using the button that normally gives commands, but you click and drag that button, either I would love for them to just treat that as a camera move, or, failing that, just recognize that I dragged, and that's a different gesture from clicking. And so if I click and drag with the right mouse button, maybe just don't read that as an order, because maybe I'm just trying to get away from the order that it looked like I tried to do. So La Coalición is trying to do a poll asking who should do the music for State of Decay 3, but I don't want to weigh in on that poll because at some point an actual person is going to do our music, and I really want it to be clear that that's my favorite person to do the music for State of Decay 3. However, he has chosen some good soundtrack artists. If I was choosing in a different context, I do like John Carpenter style soundtracks. This game actually has a little bit of a John Carpenter style soundtrack. I don't know if I've got it turned loud enough for you to hear it, but there's definitely a synthy vibe going on here. Okay, so if you look, there's a bunch of little workers gathered around these trees, trying to chop them down, and it looks like each of the tree chopping jobs that I created is being treated as a single job. There's a single icon here. At first I thought this icon meant someone is chopping down this one tree, but I think it means that the workers are actually distributed across all these trees. And similarly, they're distributed across all these trees. Now, it looks like we've got... Who?
Who's there?
To ask survivors. The... Okay. I don't care about your stupid nonsense.
Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work. There. Roger.
So I would love it if my squads, like when their inventory got full, if they would automatically go home. and then automatically come back for more. Of course... Hey, stop it. So, of course, I think that's often... Maybe that's often a bad decision. I'm just realizing I'm mostly sending them close to home to safe places. But I just realized if I sent them across the map, I wouldn't want them to automatically come all the way home and then come all the way back. I'd want to carefully decide how to manage it. So I think they did make the right choice, actually. I'm just in a context where having to constantly send these guys around is a little annoying. Okay, so where... Okay, so that library is up here. And I'm down here. And so I've got a car. I could just send somebody all the way up there. I wouldn't want to send them on foot because of the difficulty of getting home in one piece. But...
Let's do it.
Can we... So can I just tell them to get in the car, or are they only going to do it when they feel like it? Okay. Yes, they have done it. So let's head all the way up here to this library. Yeah, so it looks like the procedural generation process isn't trying that hard to force the roads to be coherent. I think it might be reading the map data. Like, the map data probably contains a bunch of information on... Wait, what? Why did you... I put you in the car for a reason, you jerks.
We are out of resources.
Why were you going on foot? What are the rules? Does the car have enough gas? Oh, maybe the car doesn't have enough gas. Maybe they didn't take the car because they're short on fuel. Well, let's go get some fuel. I assume this is fuel here. I'm going to make that my guess. Then maybe I need to stock up on fuel, and then they'll be willing to take the car that far. I don't know. Anyway, we are slowly getting enough wood to do this, but it is going pretty slow. Trying to, I guess, this amount of wood is actually a pretty large amount of wood.
Everything's collected.
Okay, the sun is going to go down soon, but I think I am going to assign more wood gathering. This time out here. And out here. But I suspect... Yeah, the sun's going to go down soon, and these workers are going to not be doing that pretty soon.
Waiting orders.
Well, might as well assign another job.
Ready for action.
You guys are full up? Okay, come back to the storehouse. Okay, so I need to be paying more attention to my squads and what they're doing, because like they really do need me to regulate their movements. And tell them, go out, come in, go out, come in. Oh crap, I just hit right click. I'm just...
My way.
Ah.
There.
Okay, so Dingus Chief says that I can select the car with the squad in it and right-click to tell it to go somewhere. That's what I was theorizing. And I believed that I had done that. But maybe what I did was, maybe I clicked the squad, sent them to the car, and then with the squad still clicked, I clicked somewhere else. And so it assumed that I wanted the squad to go there without the car. So maybe I needed to re-click the car once the squad was in the car. I could see that being the case. Okay, the sun's gone down. Oh, we got baddies. We got bad guys. I think I'm going to... I guess I'll keep my guys holed up where they are? I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem or not.
Won't hold much longer.
Okay, it's a problem because my watchtowers are not in the right position to help with that. Okay, we've attracted the zombies over here now. But not all of them.
Receiving. We're on the move.
Okay, yeah. Please don't destroy my storehouse.
Infected incoming.
Okay, you go over there. You see if you can pull them away. Oh, you're pulling them away. Get in here.
Receiving.
Oh no!
Back up.
Oh no! Hand to hand with the zombies.
Infected inside.
Okay, so I'm gonna put one of my squads inside the storehouse to protect it.
They're coming.
Okay. Oh look, my watchtowers are actually helping. Crazy.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Oh wow, they're all over this watchtower. Okay, so 2 watchtowers right here. Basically, I thought I needed to defend a bottleneck leading to my actual base. But the zombies aren't even going after my actual base. They're going after my storehouse first. And so, really, these 2 watchtowers in one place aren't very helpful. I should probably... I mean, can I disassemble one? Yes, okay, I can deconstruct the building. So I guess that's a job for the future. And then... Now, I don't know if... Adapting a really large building to be a watchtower seems like a sketchy move. What I probably want to do is build a tower here.
Hostiles inbound.
Oh, hostiles inbound? Where? I don't see any. I think it's a false alarm. Alright, speed up time. Let's get to the day. Well, it looks like there isn't a consensus in La Coalición's poll about who should do the best soundtrack, except that everyone agrees it shouldn't be Hans Zimmer. That makes me sad. I have really liked some Hans Zimmer soundtracks, but they just chose everyone but Hans Zimmer got equal votes. Okay, so our workers are filing out now, and they're gonna, I imagine, deconstruct this. Can I raise the priority of them? Deconstruct. Oh no, assigned workers 3. Okay, so there are official people who are gonna go and do that. Official people to do that. 1 person to do that. 8. Okay, so yeah, they are distributing my workers. Can I overdo this? Like, can I start assigning so much work that it can't all be done? Like, what if I'm like, hey, more wood. Gather more wood, idiots. Aha, okay. We did run out of workers there. All right, cool. I was just wondering if we would run out of workers, and we do. Okay, so let's grab these guys. Put them in the car. Oh, these guys got damaged. I don't know how to fix my dudes when they get damaged. Actually, yeah, I'm nervous about that, actually. Let's send the other guys who I think are in better physical shape. Yeah, these guys are in better shape, so let's send them out here. And how do I clear these guys out of the car?
We're missing resources.
Like this? Leave vehicle. Okay, so let's leave these guys at home. And maybe they'll heal if I let them rest? And well, these guys will get in the car. And wait. And we'll send them out to our objective. Up there. Okay, and this time they're successfully staying in the car. Good job, everybody. Oh, who's shooting at somebody? Oh, what? Something's going on over there. That's interesting. I'm actually inclined to go over there and see what that was. Even with my wounded guys. Oh, hey, my wounded guys did actually recover a little bit. That's cool. All right, let's get out of the car and search this place. Okay, they're scavenging. Let's look at these other guys. Okay, they're getting close to their destination. So yeah, I don't know if this is like a bad thing to do to these guys, but I kind of want them to investigate this house that had a bunch of gunshots coming out of it. Scavenging it quickly. Huh. So was that just not a meaningful event at all? Was that Was that just they just periodically have a bunch of gunshots come out of a house and that's it? It doesn't mean anything?
Search done. Chief, we found some seeds in one of the buildings. Looks
Ooh.
like grain. There were some farming tools as well. Maybe we could use this to start cultivating the land again.
Ooh, I can start farming.
Hostile group incoming.
Wait, hostile what? Where? Don't tell me that without telling me what you're talking about.
Okay, bring that in.
We should have
Oh,
a
wait.
place where we can cook meals for
Are
ourselves.
those hostile humans?
This will make our people much happier too.
Ooh.
Okay, let's build a cookhouse.
Okay, so we need to build fields and a cookhouse, but also, who are these guys?
We're going to need some metal.
We're on the
soon.
move.
Car wreckages can be a good source, or we can deconstruct some buildings. Send workers to do that.
Okay,
Let's go
so
there.
we got a lot of jobs now. Whoa!
Sir, we've spotted some people. They're probably armed. They could have seen us too, but I can't tell if they're friendly. What should we do?
Approach as friendly.
Approach them friendly.
Receiving.
So this job is still taking a while. I haven't ever identified cars that we could deconstruct. Unless, oh, this, is this one? Oh, this might be one.
Search done.
Oh, we can also gather metal from street signs. Interesting.
Take him down.
Oh, crap.
We're under attack.
Okay, oh, wait, zombies are going after them.
On my way.
Did we actually, oh, we collected some books.
Going there.
Okay, I'm gonna let them and the zombies deal with each other over here. I wonder if that was an intentional scripted thing? Or if it was just random because I just wasn't paying attention to when sundown was. And we've collected some books. Scientific materials. Okay, yeah, so those guys did turn out to be hostile. Doesn't mean every yellow group will turn out to be hostile.
Let's do it.
Oh, looks like we've got zombies clustering around that
Ready
thing.
for action. On my way.
Let's bring them some backup. I don't know how long this is going to last. I think we might only have the one pistol in there, so...
Horde spotted.
They took down my... Oh no.
They're trying to get inside.
Okay. So we're defending this building against these guys, this building against these guys. I guess I shouldn't have spread my watchtowers so thin. Can I shoot at these guys while I'm
Let's do it.
on the move? Or do I have to be in a building to defend myself? I'm disappointed by your lack of shootings. Was my storehouse lost? It is. It was ruined. Ah, crap. Okay, this has gone poorly. All right, I did not know how to properly defend myself. That is clear.
Waiting orders.
I think we're largely in the clear now. My people aren't in the best shape.
Receiving.
And I'm pretty sure somebody must have been killed when this thing fell apart. Okay, so I definitely need to pay attention. I need to pay attention to the sun.
On my way.
Wake up and do your job.
Raiders spotted.
More raiders? Oh, they're in every direction. Holy crap.
Receiving. Roger.
Okay, it looks like... Oh, we did actually finish up this building. That's cool. It turns out it's not quite enough. Dang it. I must have done bad math in my head. I could have sworn that I had chosen a building that had enough space. But whatever. I'm going to get everything else up and running before I try to claim another building. So, man, so we got raiders during the day and zombies during the night.
Chief, the survivors that we took in, they have some important info that we could use. They speak of various kinds of infected animals that they encounter, and other groups of survivors too. But they've lost people recently.
Going there.
It'll take some time for them to integrate. Let me find some jobs and shelter for them.
So, I'm worried about my workers. I don't know if the raiders can hurt my people. And so I think bringing my armed guys out was probably a good idea. Can't promise that it's a good idea, though.
We need backup. Man down. Man down.
Okay, let them rest.
Receive it.
Okay, I think we just lost someone.
Let's do it.
But can we... Oh, wait. Can we gather? Can we gather this stuff? How do we... I want to pick up these items.
Operator. On my way.
I don't know how... I mean, there's all this valuable stuff here on the ground. How do we get it?
Operator.
Does it count as being near the building? Should I try to search the building for it? I don't know how this works exactly. Also, how many people... I feel like I've been losing people, but how many people do I actually have? Where is my... Oh, there we go. 44 people. I've got 44 people. And it's down here. 19 of them have jobs. So I could probably...
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Okay, I'm learning more and more about this game. And... its priorities. Like, I feel like...
Operator. Let's do it.
I feel like I could definitely plan out a more defensible neighborhood now that I kind of know how this works. How enemies attack. Like, what actually matters to this stuff. I just wish... I want you to pick this stuff up. Oh, they did. They automatically picked it up as they walked over it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's just take this to the storehouse. It's nighttime again. Zombies are going to be coming.
Reporting.
Let's defend these
Going
buildings.
there.
Okay, yeah, so what I want... I think what I typically want, actually, is a small cluster of individually small buildings, maybe. Or no. Actually, I probably want buildings that are as close to the exact size I need for each job. I want them clustered close together so that I can then fill them with squads. And so every building has got a squad defending it with guns. I have to take raiders down in order to get their guns. But that can be costly. The only time I've lost a person so far was when
Waiting orders.
that person was fighting raiders. Now, these guys... Okay, so I don't see any zombies. I'm going to walk these guys past these guns and supplies and see if they'll automatically pick them up. Urias Alpha wants to know if I've played Shadow Gambit. Yeah, I have. That's the one... Was that the one that was in, like, feudal Japan and it's kind of like Commandos? 'Cause, yeah, I did enjoy that. I think... I tend to try to play games like that in such an optimized way
Roger.
that they go really slow for me, and I have trouble like really building up any momentum with them because I'm so carefully trying to do everything perfectly. And so yeah, so they end up having pacing problems for me, mostly just because of my playstyle, not because of anything intrinsic about the game. But yeah. Okay, so I need more jobs for my people. There's 21 of them who have jobs. So let's make some more gathery jobs. Let's gather some more metal. We can gather it from street lights. And we can gather... Oh, wait. Suddenly less... Oh, this is how many unemployed people there are. For some reason, I thought this is how many employed people there are. That's how many unemployed people there are. So as I'm giving them jobs, the number of unemployed people is going down. Okay, so now everybody's taken. And I guess we'll accelerate. Wait, so have we failed to bring scientific materials to the HQ?
Waiting orders.
We definitely had a group come home with scientific materials.
Let's do it.
But maybe we needed to get all of them. So let's get back in the car.
Going there. Let's do it.
Wait, where are you go? What? Why did you decide you were going home?
We need a workspace where we can
Going there.
experiment and re-engineer all the pre-pandemic technology. We could store all the books there too.
Oh.
Let's build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Reporting.
Okay, so actually,
Okay, let's do this.
we had satisfied that. It was just waiting until morning, basically,
Ready for action.
to complete it. So everybody's collecting metal. We need to collect 20 metal for this. We need to build fields. Actually, you know what? I'm not doing that early enough. We need to build fields. We need to build them now. So let's build some fields in this highly protected area.
Sir, the winter is coming. The days will be shorter. The farms won't produce any more food. We should brace our nerves. This might be the hardest days of the year. Everything's
Okay,
collected.
Okay, looks like we need to designate an existing building as the cookhouse. Yeah, so having a place that's made up of so many large buildings makes everything I want to do expensive. And that's something I wouldn't repeat. I mean, I don't want to just go out and just take a small building like this,
Let's prepare for winter.
because it'll be so far away from all my other defenses. But also, it would be so expensive to adapt one of these larger buildings. So, I guess, you know, I am going to choose this as a cookhouse. It's way off the beaten path, and it's kind of a dumb decision, but I'm getting used to this game still, learning how it works.
Reporting. Receiving.
So, okay, yeah, so I thought I was going to have to go up and get that last book to trigger that event, but it looks like that went just fine. We do need to adapt a building into the research center. Where's that? Is it listed here? Oh, whoa! I can build defenses? What? Research center. Okay, so I guess, you know, I'll just make a little cluster of buildings up here that I'm going to try to defend. And so how are we doing with construction materials? We do have wood and we do have metal. And so the question is, and we've also got 4 unemployed people. So there must be somebody whose job it is to, oh wait, no, assign workers. Oh, no. Oh, do I need to manually assign workers to the fields? Oh, interesting. Okay. So these construction jobs did not automatically get someone. Field construction didn't automatically get workers assigned. Maybe everybody was busy when I first did it, and then once people got unbusy, they didn't get auto-assigned to it or something. So Ed Blake says, don't bother to build a wall. Build a bunch of overlapping towers instead. So one thing I think... So I only have 3 pistols. And once I staff this thing, I'll only have basically 1 extra pistol left. Though actually, I'm wondering, twice this tower has gone badly. So how do I undo this tower? Is there a way to undo this tower?
Down for some rest.
Because I can deconstruct it once it's... built, but I might not be able to cancel it. Can I not cancel
Area
it?
cleared.
Oh, by the way, we're real short on food,
Operator,
and I have not been scavenging.
let's do it.
And now it's nighttime, so this might be a bad plan, but I gotta at least grab something. But yeah, this is making me nervous, because I feel like there must be a way to do this. So Ed Blake is advising me not to start too many constructions at once, because it'll basically spread my workers thinly across all of them, and then they all take forever to complete. Uh-oh. Oh. Crap. Yeah, so this is my problem. I'm so spread out that I just constantly have vulnerable assets. Okay, they've just taken down my cookhouse and stuff because I don't have it defended. Okay, so I think I have created myself a little bit of a dead-end society here.
They've ruined the place.
No more to find.
Okay, so now they're going to come back to the storehouse. So now I want to defend the storehouse with my people. But I am, now that I've made all these mistakes, I'm kind of inclined
They're trying to get inside.
to start over again and see if I can do a better job with a more appropriate sort of location. Because one thing, in the real world, if you try to take over a big place like this, it might actually be fine. The problem is just, you just don't use the whole thing at once, right? You use it bit by bit, room by room. But because I have to claim this entire thing simultaneously, I couldn't actually claim this fort and then use all its different rooms for everything. Which is kind of what you do in the real world, right? Instead,
Going there.
it was all or nothing, and then I could only use it for one thing. So this game is definitely built around the idea that you're going to be settling... that you're going to be settling in, like, a neighborhood of small houses. And that you're going to use... that each house will be cheap, and that you're going to use... you're going to use those houses for, like, each of them for a different job, instead of all these really large buildings. So Coalition is advising me to make more mistakes here and then start over later. I was actually kind of thinking about a similar approach, yeah. Okay, so we'll repair this. But, yeah, what this means is... And so, Ed Blake, are you aware of a way for me to get rid of this building? Because I do not want it. I want it to go away. But I don't see a bulldozer option. I don't see anything. I am thinking that I need at least have one, either a tower up here, or, one thing I've never done? I have never tried to make a new squad. I've got 3 pistols. Oh, actually, we've got stuff over there to search.
Receiving.
So I've got 3 pistols,
We're on the move. Ready for action.
and I guess, are pistols something I can just randomly find in places?
Hostiles inbound.
Where? Oh, they're over there. Great. All right, fine.
We're on the move. Port spotted.
Okay, let's keep all the guns over here then. But yeah, I don't know if there's a particular place I need to look to find new guns, because I would love to be able to outfit more towers and also more entire crews of people, so I can like spread them out, gather more stuff, and also defend more things at once. 'Cause I think what I would be doing if I had understood the game and planned ahead better.
Receiving. We're on the move. Waiting orders.
Oops.
Let's do it.
Here, let's search that.
We're on the move.
What I would have done is like picked a little cluster like this or something. And I could put like a squad here and a squad here and a squad there, and then have all the other middle buildings also doing jobs, but all of them would be defended by the squads that are in the adjacent buildings. Little clusters like that, instead of spreading everything out in these very large, expensive buildings. Okay, so Ed Blake says that there should actually be icons indicating special locations where things are particularly plentiful, like... Okay. Medicine, food, fuel. Okay. And so guns would be one of those icons. It looks like I may not have a lot of guns around here. Oh, there's some kind of... Oh, that's just a regular old question mark icon. Okay.
Enough
Yes,
sleep, people. You've got work to do.
I don't see guns in particular.
Ready for action. Roger. Operator. Let's do it.
So Dingus Chief says that I can actually set watchtowers to use bows and arrows instead of guns and ammo. Does that mean that... Are those free? Are bows and arrows just free? Are they... Because I don't see, like, a bow tracked on the weapon list here. So if I set them to bows and arrows, does that just mean that they don't use any particular resource? By the way, I do kind of like these little, like, burn down bars here on the fields, where it's like the field itself is the progress meter. That's kind of cool. All right, so I guess, you know what? Let's find out. Let's assign 5 workers to this watchtower. Oh yeah, there we go. Bows and arrows. Okay, so if I assign that to bows and arrows, does that mean that I have more guns to use? Can I remove the guns and use them elsewhere?
The place is adapted.
Okay, looks like we're finishing some of this stuff. We should probably have some kind of defensible thing.
Building work done.
So how are we doing on construction materials? We got a bunch. Okay, let's make this... Let's build a metal tower to defend these 2 places. Because they both seem important. And why are we not scavenging? Where did I put my other squad? Hey.
Ready for action.
Where are you guys? Oh, they're up there, that's right. They haven't found a lot of stuff. Let's go get some of this. I assume these are these seeds? And wait, they weren't even finished. They weren't even finished scavenging this. What was I doing? Oh, well, whatever. We got more of these seeds. Okay, we're slowly making the fields work, but I mean, it's probably gonna be wintertime before we're done with them. Slowly making progress on this one. Got a bunch of unemployed people.
Enemy group approaching.
Uh-oh.
The place is adapted.
What enemy group? Where? Oh, over there. Oh, looks like they only have machetes? Well, that's disappointing. I actually kind of wanted to get guns out of these guys. Well, while they're getting closer, let's gather some more metal. Oh, looks like the research place is up and running. How do we do research? How does that work? Research basic antenna technology. Is there a button? Ah, research right here. Basic antenna. Start research. It costs 1 book. Okay, so I like this approach to research, by the way, because, you know, our characters aren't exactly breaking new ground when it comes to scientific research. They're not learning new things that people never knew before. These people are trying to rediscover things from the old world.
Construction ready.
And so our research isn't fueled by a bunch of scientists in a lab making up new experiments. It's funded by people going out into the world, collecting books, bringing them back. And books fuel the research. I think that's very, very appropriate to the scenario. Okay, so we've finished this thing. It's also good. Oh, wait, I've got 4 guns available now for some reason. Can I create a new squad? Yes, I have 4 randomly wounded people ready to go. Oh, night's falling. Okay.
Receiving.
Oh, I never actually brought these guys back home. Let's bring them home.
Operator.
And then these guys go here.
Let's do it.
Never finished this tower. Hopefully we'll get people where they need to go in time. Okay, yeah, so these guys did give up their guns eventually.
Port spotted.
So I guess grabbing guns or relieving yourself of guns it's an action that takes time. Workers have to spend time doing that. So when you first assign a new weapon, they don't necessarily immediately switch to that weapon. They've got to go and do it, and then slowly the guns become available. And I bet that's why a gun eventually became available up here, because I'd assigned that first tower to use bows and arrows, and eventually they put the guns away in the storehouse. Okay, so I'm just manning a building right here in case zombies get close. Or vambies, I should say. It looks like... Yeah, my food is dwindling like crazy. So I need to send some guys over here to this really nice food place to get some food. How are we doing on fuel? We're doing okay. There's so much food over here. Okay, I need to go on an expedition to get as much food as we possibly can. So we're gonna try to do that once the night's over. Okay, it looks like kind of a quiet night.
Hostiles inbound.
Where? Ah, there they are. They're just outside my fog of war. And they may not see me. They may not know that I'm here. I wonder if they're just randomly wandering around and there's just a chance they're going to see me. Yeah, so we spotted a horde, but they might not have spotted us.
Infected incoming.
Here they come. Maybe? Maybe?
There are some infected around here.
Oh, there's some coming this way. But now I've actually distributed my defenders, so maybe they'll do some good instead of just being useless. Let's see how this works. Oh, they just all came right inside the building.
Receiving.
Now I'm worried. Stop hurting my folks. Okay, good. We won. Did we win down here too? I guess so. And were these guys helping at all?
Waiting orders.
It looks like they've got this thing in their sights.
Our building is under attack.
Oh, they can't really reach that watchtower, though. And neither can these guys. What if they're in here? Okay, now I think they can. Yes, now they're shooting down at the zombies, and they're helping these folks. I think it's about to be sunrise. All right, sun's up.
Waiting orders. We're on the move. Operator.
Let's get that last bit of food there. You guys search this building, because apparently I didn't let you finish last time. All right, so
Ready for action.
our goal today
On my way.
is to gather as much food as we can. I guess from this area first, because it's close.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Oh, raiders, where? Where? Oh, down there. Okay, I'm not worried about those guys. All right, let's get out of the car. And let's see. Now, can we use the car to carry more stuff?
We finished
That would make sense, right? Let's see if that's the case.
Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Okay, looks like these guys didn't find anything. Let's search a bigger...
Let's do it.
Why does this thing... Is it this one that's got the...
Building clear. Chief,
What are you-
we just found an assault rifle.
What?
This will come in handy against large hordes. Let's just not waste too much ammo on nothing.
Okay. So they're just bringing it home immediately?
Operator,
Use it with caution.
raiders are coming. Get ready.
Okay, anyway, so I've got this big question mark right here, and it's just like, it's fully scavenged, but for some reason, it's not resolved. Like, there's something here, but they're not finding it.
Receiving. On my way.
I wonder why. That's odd. Okay, whatever. I guess this is just
Going
a
there.
messed up building? I don't know. Okay, I only have a couple of unemployed people. Now, part of that... we're scavenging down here. Okay, I was about to say... I mean, I did assign the squad, which would have taken some people and made them employed. Wait, what? You guys just walked home?
Ready for action.
Hey, you idiots! Why did you walk home with your food when the car is right there? Okay, so now these guys are doing the exact thing I was saying I wanted people to do at the beginning of the episode, which is automatically go home with your stuff and then go back out to get it again. For some reason, guys that I was sending really, really close to base weren't doing that. But the guys that I sent far from base did do that. And sometimes a guy gets in a car when I haven't told them to. But this time, these guys had a car. It's what brought them there. And they had a long walk home, but they didn't get in the car. What are the rules? I don't understand. Just checking my phone. Yep, looks like... Oh, actually, you know what? I am going to have to go really soon. I forgot about this. So, yeah, okay. Oh, crap. Raiders. Like proper raiders. Hold on.
Reporting. On my way.
We're actually getting raided.
Receiving. Roger.
So let's hole up in the...
We're on the move.
Okay, so these guys don't want to attack me if I'm hiding.
Reporting. We're on the move. Raiders are coming. Get
Oh,
ready.
they're getting slain. Haha, get slain, raiders. Alright, we're going to keep searching buildings.
Operator. On my way.
We should just search this massive building.
Enemy group approaching.
Oh, there's another enemy group, but not very well armed. Okay, so now the question is,
We're on the move.
can we put stuff in this car? Car resources, yes, so they automatically moved their resources to the car when they could.
Going there.
So are we going to drive by these guys?
Work
Nope.
done. Head back to your shelters.
So I love they put these big old grocery signs in front of random buildings. That's great.
There's nothing left.
Okay, we took all the food. Okay, so it's not like there's like definitely a huge amount of food in these places. It's just reliable food. Just we know there's food. That's the main thing. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime. Okay. Well, let's...
Building clear.
Oh, that was 4 food. That wasn't too bad.
Infected incoming.
Now the question is... And how much danger are we actually? Can I just keep scavenging? I should probably try to defend my places a little better than this.
Reporting.
Oh, the fields are getting too cold. So yeah, I think my attempts to farm are going to be disappointing. Now, if I'd started this game already knowing a lot about this game, I probably would have started the whole field thing a little earlier. Of course, I had to discover seeds first. But is that something that happens every game? You have to discover seeds at a certain point? Or Okay, looks like we filled the car.
Roger. Another one incoming.
Or is that just in the first tutorial? And in subsequent playthroughs? Is the car moving more slowly because it's overloaded? In subsequent playthroughs, you can just build everything initially. Not sure there.
Infected incoming.
Okay, so we did empty the car, it looks like.
Reporting.
So now we have tons of food. We've been like on the edge of starvation this entire time. But now we have tons of food. I'm going to just get a little bit more because it looks like the Vambies aren't coming out yet.
Operator. On my way.
And you guys still scavenging?
Reporting. We're on the
Yeah.
move.
I mean, I'm sitting here getting cocky because the zombies aren't coming out. Just playing at high speed,
Building clear.
sending guys around. Oh, there's a bunch of ammo in there. What else did you guys get?
Operator.
Food and ammo. Okay, cool. So what are, like, these icons, like, look, there's food here. Are those there when you're first choosing your base, when you're first settling? Because I probably, if I'd realized that, I probably could have settled in a place where I could quickly build up a stockpile of food. Okay, so Dingus says that basically, after searching a building, a squad, like, if they're full, like, if they got all of the resources, if they filled all their inventory slots, and then if there are more resources left, they'll do this routine where they go back home and then they go back out again automatically. But if they still have room left in their inventory, they'll wait for you to tell them where their next place to go is. That makes it, that at least explains the behavior I was saying, where sometimes they waited around for me and sometimes they didn't. If that's the set of rules, that does make sense.
Building clear.
Okay,
Infected around here.
well, it is a new day.
Operator, do you see these clouds?
Clouds?
I've never seen such a big storm. The sky's so dark, the infected might be able to walk in the cloud's shadow during the day.
Oh, crap.
We need to be vigilant.
Okay, so I am out of time. I got stuff I need to go do, but I think we made a lot of progress in figuring out how this game works, and mostly figuring out what mistakes I made. Now that I understand how your base comes together, that you are taking over buildings, the smaller the building, the cheaper it is, and then you need a discrete building to do each job. I think I definitely would choose a completely different kind of place. We've also learned that there are clusters of, like, resource buildings out there that can get me way more resources than just scavenging random houses if I get a car and if I can drive out there and get to them. So there's a lot of new stuff I can do. So I got to think about how I want to approach this. Like, what I might do is say, this particular game of this is probably a little bit of an interesting experiment that ultimately failed. This is not a very good base. So maybe what I'll do is play a little bit of this on my own, and if I sort of learn enough about this game that I kind of want to show it off again, maybe I'll come back and I'll start a brand new base from scratch, and we'll see what it's like when you know, make good decisions instead of bad ones. But for right now, I think it's time to wrap this up. So there is a subscribe button and links to other videos. Probably put some other survival games or something up there. And I will see you all later.